Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video, I thought we should take a look at the market overall, discuss what's happened, because we did see a big drop in the market. Let me grab it up, CoinGecko, and I want to show you some of the things that I see in the chart. Hopefully it can guide you on your journey. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Before I dive into this, I need to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market, so please do your further research before you invest your money. I've got up the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curves. I'm going to discuss this in a second. I just want to have a look at the wider market and see what's going on. So we are still seeing some red across many coins. And people have been panicking, they've been selling, they've been thinking, is this it? Are we in a bear market now? Is this the top of the market and whatnot? Well, I think the sell-off was mainly due to a few things on the legal side of things in relation to crypto, meaning we had ETFs, now exchange traded funds. For those who are new, it basically and don't understand, crypto stocks or whatever, an exchange traded funds allows big money to come into this space and invest safely through this company. So if anything goes wrong, they can go to this company and say, look, I'm not happy, give me my money back, kind of thing. Whereas they're not self-custody, get it out, self-custodying it itself. Meaning when you have a Ledger Nano or a MetaMask or a Trust Wallet, you're taking control of your funds. And if you lose it, there's no one to turn to. That's why ETFs are important for big money. And I think that's what we saw in this drop. I think there was, maybe a tiny bit of price manipulation. The ETFs got declined. I wonder if I can grab it up. I don't know if it can come up. Bitcoin ETF fail or decline or cancelled. This was 5 days ago. So SEC rejects a spot Bitcoin ETF. And I think that was one of the reasons why, the prices may have came down. But I want to show you what I see because there's some interesting things happening. So right now, I see Bitcoin, and this is on the monthly time frame. I'm showing you the logarithmic growth curves, which is the rainbow color. I've designed it in the rainbow so you can really get a good look, a good picture of when to buy and when to sell Bitcoin at its top and at its lowest. And you can see, I know you guys have seen this before, but there's new people coming in. Whenever it's been at the top, close to this red line, it's been a perfect time to sell your Bitcoin. I've pinpointed euphoria. That's the euphoric stage where everything's just like, oh my god, amazing, crazy. And right down here, the bluish, the dark purplish, that's the area where you should seriously be buying loads of stuff. Sell your house, sell your wife, just sell everything. And right now we have been bouncing or testing this green line, which is the middle area. And this, again, that's on a monthly time frame. What am I expecting Bitcoin to do? I'm expecting Bitcoin to, hold support here. I'm hoping it can hold support here. I need to show you this on two different perspectives because I'm obviously showing you on the logarithmic growth curves. You can see clearly that there's a green line here that it needs to hold support, and obviously it can bounce off and keep rising up. And if I take it off, let me just see if I can show you in a different perspective. Let me bring this down. I want to switch it to the daily time frame. It might look a bit different for you guys, but you will understand a different perspective like this. Okay, we do have a support area and I'm just going to show you on the daily time frame somewhere around here. And it matches up to near enough that green, on the green logarithmic growth curves. This here is a strong support. Why? And I'm going to make it white and thick so you can see. Hold on a minute. So. Bit of slowed action. Here we go. Because in the past, back in February, March, we came up to it. We tried to break it a little bit. We came back down. We tested it, broke again, and you can see we broke it. But it had a lot of resistance in this area in the past. And that makes me think, well, maybe this is a level of support. And if you look here, when we finally did break it, we came up, we tested this. What is it? The 58,900, call it 59,000 if you like. It's where we're sitting right now. We tested it back in October the 27th. We bounced off it. You can see here, we came up and now we're coming down and we're testing it here again. So I do expect Bitcoin to have some sort of support here. If it doesn't, then obviously you're going to have to see where the next level of support might be. I've got here the 21-day moving average, the yellow line. And as you can see in the past, whenever it's broke above it, it's usually bounced off it like a wave. If we've ever seen it break it, sometimes it resists. You can see it strongly here. Whenever it's come above it, it rides it like a wave. I've said this so many times. If you're watching my channel, pay attention to the 21-day moving average. If you want to grab this stuff up so you can do it on your own time, tradingview.com is free. Go onto it, set it up, click up here at the top left where it says BTC. I'm using I just type in Bitcoin and I switch this to crypto, and then you can see here the Bit stamp. That's the one that I'm using. Once you've got that, because I think you guys should, really pay attention to this 21 line because it is powerful. You can actually type in moving average here, moving average, and then you can set the parameters to 21. And just so you can see, I clicked on this F up here, indicators, right? Because it's broke here. Where's the next level of support? Well, I would look for the 50-day, because that's the 21. Where's the 50-day? Let's see what that does. Did it break the 50-day? Well, as you can see right now, Bitcoin is testing the 50-day line, which I believe would be the next support. Now, if it holds this, it could bounce off this, just like what it does with the other ones. It could bounce off the 50-day and, continue its uprise. So let's see what happens. We might see maybe a nice little V-shaped recovery. Time will tell, but that's what I'm expecting for it to do. If it breaks the 50-day, for me, the next level of support for Bitcoin, just to prepare you in advance, would be the 100. Why? Because these are the most significant ones. And the 100 would bring Bitcoin all the way down here to around 52,800. So, pay attention to that. But even though Bitcoin falls, it's not a bad thing for the rest of the market. Why? Yeah, you might see the altcoins come down with it because, it sucks it down. But you may see the altcoins start to blast. And I said this in my last video. Check it if you haven't seen it. It's important that you pay attention because there's this thing called dominance. And I want to grab it up on CoinGecko. Sorry, CoinMarketCap. Now, and there's a battle between, Bitcoin and the altcoins. You can say ETH as well if you want, of this dominance. You can see it up here. Bitcoin dominance is sitting on 43%-ish, 43.5%. And when Bitcoin's dominance is high, that means people are rushing to buy Bitcoin. They want Bitcoin. It's the thing. When it's low, that's when people are paying attention to the other coins. And I just want to show it here. You can see it really clearly here if it loads. Here you go. So back in 2017, 2018, this was the massive drop in the dominance. Bitcoin's dominance fell. Everybody was interested in Ethereum, other coins. Like if I highlight this here, look, this one here, other coins. See it? This gray line, that's the other coins. That's all these meme coins, the hype coins, all these different coins that low cap gems that get that massive pump up. And if you look at where this was when this, because the others, let me highlight it again, the others didn't really see its full peak right until July, this sort of area here. And Bitcoin's dominance was at 36.46. Where are we today? Well, it's at 43.50. So Bitcoin's dominance could come down. You could see the alts start to rise up, just like I said here, the others, and that could spark a seriously crazy alt season. Going back, I want to show you some more things. There's some important things that you need to see that I really need to discuss. Let's go back on the monthly time frame, because this is important for Bitcoin. Right now, we are testing this yellow area, which for me was, support and resistance, and we kind of almost broke above it, but we got rejected here at the 72, 71 level, and it's coming back down. Now, I'm hoping that, let me clear the yellow circle, this blue line can come down to this yellow at the worst, come down to this yellow area, test it as support, and then bounce back up. Let me draw an idea so I can show you what I mean. So down like this, and then hopefully come back up, and then we see it rise for a second top. Why do I say a second top? Because if you look in the past, we've seen Bitcoin 2 times reach this green line, topped, or close. This one first, second topped. We didn't even touch it on this one, but I believe that we can see Bitcoin's price rise again, and the RSI is going to lead it, show you it really clearly. So watch the RSI on the monthly time frame, guys. Monthly. I will bring this to you. If you're new watching, you don't want to miss this, become a subscriber, because I will keep this, up to date with you. And guys, Patreons, they see this first. All my patrons will see this stuff. I prepare them in advance. If you don't want to miss it, become a patron, because they will see it. They'll tell them when to take profits and whatnot. Fully prepared. If you do want to become one, I've got 7 tiers, take your pick. Recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. This one unlocks all my posts. When I buy, when I sell, when I stake, you will see it all. You won't have to worry about anything. I'll guide you on your journey. Oh, just bang my mic. If you want that little bit more, go for my CEO partner tier. This one gives you my super alerts, where I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. It's all in my exclusive VIP Telegram group. You'll get access to that if you want this. So go for it. High crypto profile, big money, talking big things. Let's go forward. So I've discussed this. Just want to show you this rainbow curves again, because the log growth curves. Because if you're someone that, hold on a minute. If you're someone that wants to follow this, hold on, I want to try and bring this down. Hold on. Where's the line? It usually shows me the line. Hold on, there it is. If you're someone that wants to follow, get it up. The logarithmic growth curves, because it is powerful, guys. And if you're someone that wants to follow this, and you can't draw it up on the trading view, and you haven't got trading view, or you don't want to get trading view, you can use a website that's similar to this. It's called the Bitcoin Rainbow Chart. This is what it looks like right here. Let me find it. Here we go. Bitcoin Rainbow Chart. Just Google Bitcoin Rainbow Chart. It shows you a rainbow style where you can, zoom in on the price, just click it. No? Yeah? No? I thought you could. And it shows you where we are in this phase right now, similar to what I'm showing you before. Whenever it's hit the red, it's peaked up at the top. We've seen the top of the market, and then we come down for the crash of the bear market. Anywhere in the blue is a good time to buy. So, keep your eye on this if you want like this. It might be easier for you. Where are we right now with the crypto fin greed index? Because we did see that crash. We did see prices fall. We saw 12 to 15 to 20% drops in most of the altcoins as well. Where are we now? So if you look at the crypto fear and greed, where is it? Here we go. We're basically at neutral. People are unsure. They're not sure if it's going up, if it's going down. I like this. Why? Because if it's too greedy all the time, like in extreme greed up in this green area, you're going to just constantly get people selling, and you need that balance. You need that fine balance. Guys, remember, Bitcoin has been performing so well over the last few months. It's been pumping like crazy. Even if we go back to the big drop back in May, we've seen some good green candles. Matter of fact, if you want, I can dive in deeper, show you how many green candles we've seen on the weekly. We've seen a lot of green candles. Green, 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 green. A few reds. Green, 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 green. A lot of green candles. So it makes sense for it to, fall back a bit and, see some recovery after the pullback. It's healthy. You have buys and you have sells. Look, I can see the price of Bitcoin slowly going up. Time's going to tell what happens. If it holds support on this green line. I would like it to and expect it to. One thing I want to talk about, which is seriously interesting now, because people were, and even me, we've been comparing this cycle, this bull cycle to 2013, 2014's run, where, just keep just a key point on a few things. Can I circle this? I don't know what happens if I got it that. Boom, circle. It's a bit too big. Hold on. So we had a top here. We had a bottom down here. Let me see if I can grab it again. Hold on. Because I want to show you key points. We had a top there, bottom down here. I'm highlighting the certain areas. So you've got the yellow line here, which on the logarithmic rainbow curves. The yellow line in April, just gone, we topped up at the yellow line came down. This is all in April, March, June. Came down to this bluish line, and then we started to rise back up again. Look what happened back in 2013, 2014. Look, so in 2013 we went up to this yellow line. You see, we came down to this bluish line ish. And now we're facing November. Back in 2013, November had an insane parabolic euphoria run. And this is why many people believe that we're going to have this crazy run. But after what I've seen over the last couple of weeks, I don't think it's going to be like this. I think it's going to be a bit different. I'm going to explain my reasons why. Because if I break it down into a weekly view, so you can see it over the week, right? Let me zoom out again. I need to show you this. Make you understand my verdict. You can see clearly how parabolic it went back in 2013, 2014's top. And the very first week of November, look at the chart, guys, look. So October the 28th, November, this first green candle here, November the 4th, we was above this green rainbow line. Matter of fact, by November the 11th of November, we was touching this yellow line, the yellow line here. By November the 18th of November, we was right up at this orange line here. You see it? This orange line, 18th of November, we were touching that. We are coming up to the 18th of November. If not, we've already surpassed. It probably is the 18th of November at the time of recording this video, you watching this, because I recorded the day before, upload it. What I'm getting at is that we're nowhere near there right now. If we come up, we're coming on 18th of November, and we're down here. We're still at this green line. So it's going to be different. I think that we're going to see something similar to maybe what happened in the 2018 cycle, this one here. I think that we're going to go up, but it's going to be slow. It's probably going to take a couple of months, not a parabolic run like what it did in November of last one. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, and for some reason something crazy happens and it pumps up, great. We could be going sky high. Who knows? Time will tell. And my top for the Bitcoin, I still think it can go to around 135 to 138,000 should it go there. But I think this is going to be slow. I think we're going to see candles like this, like this, and slowly reach the top up here. A bit of a bent candle, something like that. 3-4 candlesticks over the weeks. So that's what I'm looking for, if it can get there. And, in relation to the alt season, it's just going to be a good run overall for the alt season. I'm trying to see if I got the charts for the alts. So what have I got here? That's the Bitcoin. I've explained the moving average where I think the support is going to be. This is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. We're still on target, guys. This shows all the money that's flooding into the altcoins, not Bitcoin. And you can see here I've got a unique rainbow-ish type of pattern, which caused the tops for where the altcoins topped out in 2018. Perfect times to buy altcoins at the bottom down here. Again, if you don't want to miss this stuff, become a patron. They see it all. Even on my YouTube channel, I like to share it, but they see it more over there. They will do. And you can see here, this is my target. So, as soon as it breaks this orange line, my patrons will see the posts. They're going to see exactly when it's broken, when they're coming up to this red. And as patrons, I'm taking profits now. What are you doing? That's what I'm going to be alerting at when I see this action. So, I'm waiting for that. And I will keep you guys updated on YouTube as well. But again, if you want to see it over there, you can grab it more faster. But just be prepared. I wouldn't panic. I see it like a buffet. A 20% discount off. That's how I see it when I look at this charts and the prices. This is a good time to be buying crypto in my eyes. It's not investment advice, because when people are fearful, you be greedy. And when people are greedy, you be fearful. So maybe look at some coins that you're considering buying. Again, not investment advice. They're a lot cheaper now. Could be a good little buy. Grab this dip before it rises up again. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you. I don't know what this is, but just got to keep giving it, Anyway, what am I laughing for? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers!